This video is going to be demonstrating some basic leg exercises that we use for strengthening the legs for gymnastics. With the Fitball placed just behind the lower back, we're starting with just squatting up and down to a seated position. So just keeping the body upright, bending through the knees and the hips, trying to make a right ankle bend throughout the movement. Then we can move on to a single leg lunge. So just by moving one foot behind the hip, we're just going to be lunging up and down, getting the knee to touch the ground. So we want to go nice and deep, but without crashing it to the ground. We want to maintain some pressure against the ball. So keeping the torso nice and tall, eyes looking ahead, and just to make it nice and easy, we can just have the hands on the hips. The next exercise is a little bit more dynamic. So we're coming from that squat position with hands on the hips and then launching into a little bit of a jump. So as we jump, we want to make sure again that we're keeping some pressure back against the ball. And then we can also go into what's called a wall sit, which is just a static squat position holding for time. So I'm just demonstrating here some incorrect ways to do these exercises. The squat and the lunge. So first we want to make sure that we do have the ball sitting in the lower half of our back, so just in the small of your back. And when we're squatting, putting that pressure against the ball. In the lunge, we want to make sure that that back leg is reaching back behind the hip, so the feet are quite wide apart. The next exercise is free from the wall, but you will need something to hold on to in front of you. So easiest thing to use is the back of a chair. So for this exercise, it's a single leg squat where we're using a little bit of stability, having the ball underneath our foot with that back leg. As we stretch out that back leg, we'll get a little bit of a stretch into the hip at the same time that we're strengthening the muscles of the standing leg. And then of course, make sure you swap legs. Let your upper body move down towards that bending leg at the front to maintain balance in the position.